I need a Hellion. I need a... Who else does bleed? Plague Doctor does bleed. Could have them with the trinket of bleed does double damage. Them and a Hellion, I suppose. I suppose we want to pull you forward. I don't know if we can kill you. I don't know if he moves backwards. Nope. I had no idea this guy didn't even move backwards. I should have known that. Everything has a block token, huh? Well, I mean, we can move him back one and then hit him with the leper. I don't really want to purge the combo with her, though. She can go after the herald at the back, I think. Or you know what? Bellow. Yeah, make them all slower. Then next turn we have more time to hit him. He hasn't acted this turn, so we'll give him the blight. Rush Judgment is because they are in the 3rd position slot, so they don't even inflict bleed now. Yeah, this will work just fine. This will work just fine. How did you get a... Oh, we didn't hit you. No wonder.
Mistimed.
Yeah, okay. We gotta upgrade break to make it ignore the combo. So I definitely screwed that one up. I heavily screwed that one up. Oh, you've been taunted too. Oh, yeah, okay. I am definitely screwing this one up. You're dead to another poison shot. Do we make you vulnerable or weak? We probably make you vulnerable. Because it'll block one, it'll break one of the tokens, I think. Yeah. You're gonna put on a heal, unfortunately. So you're dead.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay, Rampart first. Purge the big block token, then hit him. There you go. If we had done that last turn, we could have killed him. You know what? I don't think we should have even pulled him. I think we should have kept him at the back and just done 2 Abyssal Artilleries. It would have been faster. But that's only because he had the token and the taunt. But we should keep that in mind for the next cultist fight. Because we're on Obsession. I believe how Obsession works is only the front enemy unit gets the taunt tokens, and not every unit will get taunt tokens, so this is also a bit of an incorrect description of what it does, but yeah, we gotta keep that in mind for the future. This guy's also going to be critting. Don't we have something that removes that? Doesn't Bellow remove crit when upgraded? It does. Well, again, we'll think about that maybe for the future. Oh, you know what? I think weakness will remove the crit. Nope, he resisted the debuff, unfortunately. Also, you are not DOT'd, so we weren't able to kill you, unfortunately. I could have the Man-at-Arms heal. I think it's actually a little bit better right here just to block, though, because we do have a crit coming in. Let's put up a block for it.
Steady yourself.
They hit the front 2 positions, unfortunately, but that's fine. So that's gonna be another crit. You know, I'm noticing something else, by the way. What am I noticing? Every turn, if the enemies get taunt, my backline targeters cannot kill this thing. So, yeah, we definitely should have just killed this. That's why I did that move, by the way, because I didn't want them to be taunted and untargetable. But yeah. So we have to make sure to kill the back lines before they get taunted. These cultist abilities are annoying, but we can work our way around them if we're close, if we're careful. Let us bolster and reduce stress by 1. Upgraded, it's 2. We'll upgrade it later. You don't need light. You don't need to heal. And you're not vulnerable. So, we didn't need to use the explosive. We make them, though, so we don't have to worry about that too much. You're not going to be blinded. Blindness is only at combat start and after you chop, so we don't need combo. We can hit you.
A brilliant conclusion.
I like the stress relief. You're actually already on death's door, which is nice. Bottle of oil is a good way to remove a taunt, but it also works. Ah, you know what? That's true. We could have used the oil on the taunt, and by using that... Well, no, because... Yeah, we could have used the Ichor Bomb on the Evangelist, which would have blighted him, and then that would have freed us up to attack someone else, but that's a little bit more reliant on turn order. I suppose we have... Linseed Oil Flask. Ah, I gotcha. This is actually... You're right, this is a good way of removing taunt. And they're a fast unit. Okay, you know what? I'm learning. 2 to 4, 4 to 7. Show me your metal. We will toss out a combo and a weaken. We need to upgrade that so it's way more effective. You are not blinded. Even if we're not getting the strength token because we're not getting the blind because we have like 50% debuff resist, that's fine. Ulster next turn. You know, that's fine. Increased stress.
Steady yourself.
Well, I need the leper to be more consistent and to have a chance at removing the blindness. It makes him way more consistent. All right. You're slow, but not slow enough. I would like to remove stress, but I think I'm just gonna kill you. We'll rest at the inn.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Debuff resist. I like it. We could put that on the leper as well, but I really like the fact that he has stun resist. If we give him debuff resist, we don't need the thing that removes blindness because we're resisting the blindness already. I mean, he has a 50% chance of resisting it. If we give him 73% chance of resisting, that's decent resistances, you know? But if he ever does get blind, it's a good chance of giving him strength, which I like. We can give this to maybe the occultist. That way he can not become vulnerable as much. And then the strength token. Kind of like the healing received because you already have 0 movement resist. So maybe we'll just hold on to these. And hey, by having higher inventory, we can hold on to the garbage trinkets and then they'll never show up again as long as we hold them. That's nice. For once in our lives, Lady Luck smiles. It's a sad life. I was so excited I coughed on my whiskey. I've got whiskey. I got whiskey in the closet, but I'm not much of a whiskey drinker.
Under the mountains.
Jackman gained terrified. Meltdown chance. Well, at least it's not fragile, which is worse, I think. Assistance scouting, hospital scouting, cash scouting. Sprawl Scrounger ×2, that's useless. Swine Slayer, good opportunity to go to the Swine Horde. Hard Skin, combat start, 2 block tokens. Very nice. Okay. First things
Planning and
first,
mindfulness.
please give me...
As vital to survival as shot.
We have a
and
lot of
steel.
scouting now. Please give me better prices.
Reconfigure. Meet each challenge on its own terms.
And then we'll check out the shop. Didn't get to a creature den, unfortunately. Free armor, loathing resistance, positive relationship chance. Heroes have an extra action after repairing. You see, I don't get why both of these would exist. Wagon Jack, you're still getting vulnerable during the fight when you have to use the repair skill. And it's way more expensive than the free armor that means you'll never have to do this. Like, steel plating is way better than Wagon Jack. I guess the idea is that this works on both of the encounters, the ones with the wheels and the ones with the armor, but like, I don't know, just don't pop your wheels, you know? Don't pop your wheels and you'll be fine. Cheap-ish whiskey, stress relief, boxing gloves, 2 targets, blocked by pacifist and sprained wrist. Oh, dude, party pig. We gotta take a party pig. It's like one of the best freaking items. Do we want to do anything that increases stress? Yeah, the whiskey. No, that's still minus stress. Is there anything we want to do that increases stress?
For wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Oh, shut up. Oh, life is so hard. Oh, woe is me. Shut up. +1, +1, +1, +2, +1, +2. I don't know why sometimes you get a +2 on that. 3 up or -2 down. You know what? Give me this on... Who's got the most stress? Give me this on the Man-at-Arms Grave Robber. Because if it lowers their relationship, it's not going to lower them through to a lower tier. But if it raises it, it also doesn't raise it through to the next tier, but it gets it close. Did I already party pig? I already party pigged. Oh! Yo, the stew is party food. I had no idea. I thought it was 1 unit. It's everyone. That is really good. Because you don't need to hold on to an infinite amount of food. Wow, that is good. It's not the best food, but you can save the better food for like the final fight. Every meal a feast. That is great stew. Pig and stew, what a feast. What a feast! All right, so who has negative quirks? Oh, you gain terrified later or earlier. Okay. Knows where to find resources in the sprawl. I don't know what that means. His relationships are good. You're good. Really like your abilities too, and yours are fine. Yeah, okay. Scouting's not gonna matter if we go to the swines. So maybe we want to not... Oh, we can't even choose.
Plan accordingly.
Yeah, we don't want to go to the swines if it's gonna ruin this. More Oblivion Tears. This means more loathing, right? I don't want to do loathing. More resistance encounters. I would love to do more fights. Fights and get a whole bunch of cash in the tangle. Yeah. I like the sound of that.
Resignation.
Okay,
and
4
death.
mastery tokens.
This land is truly barren.
More damage on Abyssal. Higher damage on Chop. Better block token. You still get block every turn. Heal 50% -3 stress. If you need it, it's very good. You could do another boss and get a better trophy. I was thinking about that. Like, if we do this Tangle boss, we could, in theory, get another trophy, but I don't want his trophy of you're immobilized, because his trophy of immobilization kind of blows on the eye fight. We have to move around, right? Well, we don't have to move around, but I'd like to. Playspool says Fetor is probably better. If we can get some Blight stuff for our Blight friend, maybe, but we can do that later. You know, we don't have to do it now. That's why I'm not even equipping this thing, because I don't want to have double bleed received. We should upgrade Bolster, for sure. Stand Fast is really good. 5 big block tokens spread out. I would probably get rid of Rampart for that one. But we need you to be not in the back. I also like Bellow to remove crits. Not a lot of enemies crit, though. Defender is also big block tokens. Poison Dart's pretty much all you need. I really like Absinthe for the dodge. I also like Dead of Night for the heal and stress relief. But stress relief hasn't really been a problem on her, has it? We need to upgrade the heal. That one's an obvious one. Lower chance of being blinded. I guess I don't really care if he blinds himself, because in theory we can work around it. We don't need stress relief on you. We don't need break to be upgraded. We don't need that to be upgraded either. I guess we'll do, probably Weakening Curse. Yo, this also removes crit. Oh, that's cool. I legitimately did not know. Yeah, I think we'll do, probably Weakening Weakening Curse, and then maybe also Abyssal Artillery so we do more damage to the back line, but we should probably give, like, the Leper a better chop, you know? Give him, he's gonna be using mostly chop, let's give him the better chop. We should repair.
Repaired and
anything that we want here?
Ready for the leagues ahead.
No. We are gonna buy Lewiski. If we put 1 on Leper Cultist, we hit the next tier of relationship, 14. Please, open the menu. I'm pressing R. If we put 1 on the Grave Robber Man-at-Arms, we get the next relationship. Still have $66. Add taunt, add block. Resists. The linen is really good for the leper, just in case he gets blinded. I'll spend $8 on those. I'll spend 1 for a light. We have a ton of inventory space already. Wild tea. I'm gonna run the gamble on her to try to get rid of her damage debuff. The gamble is it could remove one of the positives, but it did not. Good. How many explosives do you have on hand? We didn't really make too many explosives. I think we only made 1, which is unfortunate, because I used 1 of these and then we have 2 remaining. Oh, maybe we made 2. And those are the 2 that we made. We'll give you the linen. Hopefully those can stack more. The net, I think, is garbage, but we'll keep keep it to maybe remove a taunt. If we're gonna do that, we should have it be on you. Oh no, the oil was gonna be doing that. You go ahead, hold this, I don't care. Tangle. Tangle does have bleed. Maybe we'll give you the bleed. Resist. And I think we're pretty much good to go. The other thing I'm thinking is that we can stock up on items that we'll want for the final boss. You know, like we can hold on to ceremonial drums. We can hold on to clarifying poultices. And then if we can hold on to enough of these, then at the final area, we can pop them all for as many resists as possible. But they're gonna take up a lot of inventory until, or from here until there. So I kind of don't want to do that. I think we're good. Oh, we might want to reduce stress, but yeah, I think we're good. Steak and spuds, steak and spuds, steak and spuds, steak and buds. All right, so let's get rid of our cheap items. Re-equip scouting. We have a lot of scouting.
On and be off. The mountain
we used our
will
stew.
Not be denied.
And I think we're good to go. I don't think I'm gonna be spending the rest of my money. We're saving a lot, but we're saving a lot for good reason, I think. Future shops, which could be a little bit better. Why does this, oh, it really wants me to equip a trophy for no reason. I'd rather not do that. Okay, we're going to the Tangle. I wanted to re-double check this. Keep the flame at 40, we have pocket light. Everything is gonna be scouted basically except for, do we scout caches? No. Caches are not gonna be scouted. Assistance is not gonna be scouted. Resistance will. Resistance will be scouted. I like it. Let's do it. Let's rest. Regions to the mountain 2. Are we not gonna have the opportunity to do the sluice because it doesn't show up here? It's unfortunate. The sluice? Whatever. Are the shrines scouted? I don't think the shrines are scouted. Oh no, the inn scouted the shrines for us, I think. So yeah, those will be scouted.
Unites the hopeful.
Abyssal artillery is minus stress, chop is minus stress. Minus stress on the occultist is nice because nothing else can reduce his stress except for bolster. It's the tangle. I tangle if I want to.
War. Rewards only.
Fight, fight, fight.
Resignation.
Oasis resistance lair. Creature den. Study resistance. Unknown assistance. But the hero shrine cache is what we're gonna go for probably. Memories of a dream. Rewards a quirk. I don't know. But in theory, we're gonna reduce a lot of loathing just by doing the combats. So we'll do combat, reduce loathing, combat, reduce loathing, creature den, reduce loathing. You get good rewards from the combats too, so like I want to do them. Double check here. These are good on you. Oh, I'm an idiot. We have to upgrade Crush so he gets better healing. That's something that needs to be done. Turn start dodge plus healing received. Debuff resist plus speed. All right, you guys are fine. All right, so I wanted to go right. We get an extra combat in here as well. Well, I'm not gonna hit that one, Jesus. I should have gotten more coffee. Hail enemies. Better resists, better resists. Okay. This is lower stress, unnecessary. Probably better off with a pull. He's gonna move before the leper has a chance of going, unfortunately. Still think you do it. He actually resisted the move, which is annoying because that's one of the things that he did not have a resistance to, ironically enough. So we will, I guess we'll poison his ass. Good crit. He's not quite dead though. Speaking of coffee, time for a refill, says Phage. I have more coffee in my thermos, but I want to also add a little bit more creamer. But we'll do that later. We'll do that later, I guess. This is an interesting one. I kind of like the defend, then they can't get off the combo. What? Wait a minute.
Observe the subject carefully.
Finishing blow still gives stress when I redirect it and you don't hit the combo unit? That is a pain in the ass. I really thought I was being clever. Oh, crit for 44. I thought I was being clever here. Like, oh, I don't want the leper to gain stress. Let's redirect the attack instead. Nope. Hey, Toucan Nate. Long time no see, but good to see you. Not caught up on all the other Darkest Dungeon 2 content. I might complain a lot about Darkest Dungeon 2, but I really do like the game. Deep down, and, you know, not even deep down, on the surface. Stop doing that. I do like the game. It's a fun game. All right, I mishandled this fight, but I really thought that redirecting the combo would protect us from the stress. It's kind of dumb that that's not how it works, because it really should, honestly. That's the whole point of guarding a combo unit. The leper is one of the units that has a personal stress heal. If I had known that it wouldn't have worked, I would have just let him, oh, let's go, Stu. I would have let him reduce his own damn stress. Wow, they just want to flee immediately. No. Endless stress. Yeah, it's especially bad because since they don't remove the combo, they just keep trying to combo, and he's gonna get infinitely stressed. I can move him! Well, in that case, we're definitely gonna move you. What do you do from the front? I don't know. We're gonna find out. That's a huge shot. Gotta hit you for 5. He's not quite dead, but we will, as a result, get to learn what he does. He smacks for 2, and then moves back. Okay, Nate says, I watch at work like a bad employee. Bad employee. Good viewer. 5 to 15, 6 to 11. I like the 5 to 15 because it will remove the block, but break removes 2 block. I guess we'll just break. Purge both of those. We did get blinded, but that's okay. You have a riposte and a block. Seems like a good opportunity to maybe weaken you. Debuff the crap out of that guy.
A promising development.
The relation was artillery stress heal though, right? Yeah, it was Abyssal artillery reduces 1 stress on the leper, which makes it even worse of a of a plan to defend. Speaking of defend, I'm gonna. Oh, I didn't. Did I upgrade this? No. Okay, that's fine. We don't need it. Good. Blindness into strength. And now you're dead. Have at you. Crit for 8. It's fine. Does have at you break
Observe
block?
the subject carefully.
How come you have no block?
And
You probably
will
got hit by
discover
the
weaknesses.
foot soldier then. I'm not paying attention like I should. You're already dead. Let's toss out a vulnerability hex. It'll purge 2 of those block. It purged all of the block tokens. No, 2 of them. That's what I expected. You're gonna bellow, or you're gonna bolster yourself. So we're gonna get riposted. Her getting hit though, she can heal herself, so that's why I liked her getting the riposte. Bolster removes vulnerability. I guess we'll use it on you. Why not? Get a block token from that too. Good time to throw it up, I see.
Measure out your violence.
Didn't resist the bleed. Do you have the... Who's got the dang... Oh no, it's only 70% chance of resisting it, so that's understood. I get it. High roll on damage. Chop has a large range, which is not ideal. We don't want to purge the curse. I do want to combo so that the man-at-arms can heal. It's a lot of damage. It's why I wanted him to be able to heal, but we resisted the bleed and we healed more. Also have to remember that Crush is worth upgrading here. 8 to 21. This guy does a lot of damage. I kind of want to withstand. Because his death score is so high, I want to be able to tank with someone. To 9, 20% crit, 5 to 9, 15% chance of a crit. Guess we'll hit you with the poison dart.
Cooperation is the key.
You have a little bit
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
of bleed happening. Not like clotting powders, we should have used it earlier, but if I can get you to, well, get bled a few times, you can just, you have like 100% bleed resist right now. 75. I can get you to heal, and then maybe we can toss out another heal on you in a minute. Yeah, if you bleed one more time, we can toss out a cultist heal. Sorry, taking another drink of coffee. But that's also Death's Door, so let's see what happens. This guy just, he hits hard on Death's Door is the thing. But we'll go for it. That's expected. He did get bled, that's a little unexpected. That's fine.
All problems have their solutions.
His health is a little low. It's okay.
Even the big ones.
Oh, we're gonna get a lot of mastery tokens from this as well. Turn start taunt 50%. I mean, that's good late game for the man-at-arms, I think. We want him to be tanky and taunty later, but we can manually taunt him. It's not super important to have that. Map. We want to go... What's the other lair boss? Reward? Because there's 2 trophies per boss. One of them is a mobilization. The other one, I don't remember what it does. I think I still want to do the resistance encounter, but if we could fight the boss, it might be worth doing. Kind of don't want to do it. I feel wary. But you get so much loot. You get so much loot from it. You have items to throw at the root. I forget that if you throw an item at the root, like the oil flask, it will cause it to activate. So Abyssal Artillery, I can use this guy to hit the root twice. And we've got a lot of blocks, so it is probably very tempting to do it. Is this guy resistant to Noxious? I don't know. Bart of Bobridge, welcome. How you doing? The funny thing is, the boss really isn't that hard, is he? He doesn't move you around. As long as you get your actions, you should be fine. Other trophy is minus 75% trinket prices. We could get very cheap trinkets then, with both of the trophy and our stagecoach item. That's pretty funny. Let me look at the map again. Dude, it's honestly kind of worth it, I think. Yeah? How are we gonna do damage? The leper is gonna be smacking a lot. We're gonna vulnerability hex and combo and heal and smack and do a lot of damage. And you have anti-blind anyways, and we're gonna hit the root a lot, and it's not gonna root us down. It ain't no one gonna root us down. And you're gonna guard, and we're gonna get a lot of block, and we'll probably even take stand fast. I don't know if this boss bleeds, but yeah, I mean, I'm leaning towards it. What do you have? Flame? Give you the Noxious Bomb. I forget what the blight resist of the boss is. I think it might be like 50%. We've got a lot of HP.
Never in question. Only the route you take to get there.
Could also just do the resistance encounter because it is easier, and then we don't have to do the lair boss. But the lair boss does give you a lot of good rewards. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I actually think that we have a good build for it, weirdly enough. Maybe it's not so weird, but like, should be fine. I think. Hope. Anyways. If you miss, nothing happens. Work down the dog. Go for you, go for the dog. Go for, I think you go for the dog because of the combo. You still resisted it. And you didn't dodge that, unfortunately. Low blow is the combo. Didn't resist the bleed, unfortunately. Not quite in position for a... Oh, we are in position for a heal now. You have half health. Just over half health. Toss out a defend. I think we want to purge your dodge. It landed, and debuff all of the enemy speeds. You can hit. 8 to 21. Kill the dog. Oh, 9. Gotta give this guy crit tokens somehow. Crit heal for 48. Just like that, he's back, baby. What a roll. What a roll.
promising development.
You can heal yourself in a bit. Taking only 2, so 15. You can heal next turn. It's actually good.
Straightforward and effective.
That gives him 5 stress, but then he can just use a bolster. This will be a heal. Could have done another heal with this guy, I suppose. Let's clear the corpses. What can you do from this position? You can still use Blister Shot,
As repulsive as it is.
which hits the back line. So we will kill you instead.
Cooperation is the key.
Scrap of cloth, would ya? Why don't you take a block token? Idiot missed. No reason to pop a heal. I'd like for her to heal a little bit, but we can just do it later. We'll go for the attack. Seize the opening, there! He's super slow. I think we can get a heal with the Man-at-Arms. He has to do enough damage, of course, but he did. A little lucky there, but the heal's, I think, worth it. We get like $6.
Pleasant in the extreme.
Yep. It's always 4-2.
This work is noble and necessary.
How's everyone's relics looking? Oil, bomb, clotting powder. No more bombs in our inventory. The enemies do more bleeding than blighting, but that might not count the not the final boss, but the general. I don't know what he does. I don't remember. Hey! Fantastic. I got another bomb. Perfect. I wish I had an item that reduces enemy blight resist, but I don't. Or an item that increases my blight piercing, but I don't. All right, is this
Within
BS
every
Barrett?
chief, a general and his loyal.
Nope, just a
lumbering
normal
guard.
ass arbalist. In that case, how's the light level? Light level 74, it's good enough. 30% blight resist. I guess the Tangle enemies, are they bleed resistant? Well, and blight resistant. The ghoul is very blight resistant. They're very low burn resistant, that's what they are. I don't mind the order of the enemies. They're gonna have to do a stumbling scratch forward or whatever the hell it's called. You can afford to take a little bit of damage, so we're gonna have you guard. I forgot that you can hit the 3rd position though. Cannot gain block for 2 rounds. Oh, a nasty crit.
For
That's
who
okay,
knows
she can
what
heal.
lurks in the beyond.
We'll have her heal next turn though. I think we should start with, yeah, hopefully killing a unit. And he is dead. Like that little point right at the end there. You need to go on to Death's Door in order to die. There's only 1 unit left. They love going for her though. I guess she could drink and then kill the clear corpse, so we'll have her do it in that
Can
order.
make all the difference.
Or we could do a heal. Healed for 22. Well, now she's fantastic.
Malaise.
Malaise.
Steady.
Malaise. There you go. You hit the right dude. Tangle Tactician. Nice. Well, there's no reason to do it, no reason not to do it, but we'll have you do the crush, unless there's a reason to do a bolster, which there isn't, so yeah, we'll just do that. You did crit heal yourself, though. Second fight should be pretty easy. It's another one of these guys. I do liked how we handled it last time, just pulling this guy forward. You'll love to see that. Wow, just 2 crits in a row. Okay. Pushed him back. I'm assuming that the big guy can do a move forward, but last time we did this, he did it on guard, and he's doing the same thing now, which I think is ideal. He could inflict a lot of bleed on us, though, but certainly want to crush him. He's gonna live. It's okay, we can still kill him. We can just use Abyssal here, I think. Although we are vulnerable and we're probably gonna bleed. Oh, you know what? No, we got the bleed resist. That's a good time to do that then. No, it didn't hit this guy. I'm a fool. It's okay, we'll just do it like this. I thought I would hit the back 2 units. It just hit this guy, the Abyssal Artillery. Yeah, you need to guard. So yeah, have at, he tends, it looks like he does an on guard have at you when he's at the back. It doesn't inflict bleed, unfortunately, which is what I want, but it's fine. 5 to 15, 6 to 11. That's not a move forward, is it? No. Okay. You are vulnerable, but you're not going to get hit from this position. Don't need to apply a combo. But if we apply a combo to the foot soldier, then the man-at-arms can heal. But he can also heal off of attacking the knight. So you know what? You know what? You know what? Combo you. We still need a poison dart check, but we will do it like this. Because I want you to die first, and we need you to get down. Excuse me, get down to death's door. Let's give you some block tokens, because you're about to get hit. For 5. You didn't resist the bleed. Does this guy have like bleed piercing on Biting Blade or something? I don't know. But we're not resisting it, unfortunately. 3 damage, who cares? is 7. Might as well hit. Whoa! That was 75%. That store resist.
The smallest variable
okay.
can make all the difference.
Yeah, let's do it. That wasn't bad at all.
trapped in a nightmare slumber. He is tortured by failures both real and imagined.
We don't need to hit, we don't want to hit the root on this turn. So what would we prefer to do? Well, really, combo is going to get absorbed by flashing dart or a poison dart, which has a higher crit chance. I think that's still good enough. Apply some weakness. If we can get the DOT early, we'll love it. And his blight resist is actually pretty low. His bleed resist is high. He resisted that one though.
Well,
Not that one. Dude's a little tanky. We don't need to slow him down. I don't know if he bleeds, but just in case, we can toss that out. I think we'll start by just gaining a bunch of block tokens. Ooh, 2 strength. Literally the lowest amount of damage you could deal. I need a way of giving him strength. The Jester can do it, so in theory we could do that. Let's see, Oil Flask. It didn't reduce Tangled Growth. Oh, you know what? Maybe we have to finish our attack. I don't know. I don't think it worked. I don't think the Oil Flask worked on the root. It just made it mad. So I guess never ever do that. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. So it queued it up and it worked. Good to know. So these enemies are going to get hit, but we have block tokens, so we should be fine. He resisted both of the bombs. What garbage. Guess we'll keep stacking up the DOT. I'm loving the crits. So that's 40 damage and blight from the 2 turns we attacked. That's a high roll. Yeah, the general, he's going to go down. I wonder if this will protect us from being strangled. I don't know how that works. Well, doesn't matter now because it hit them both anyways. So I think we use the Oil Flask to activate the root. And then that way we can apply, you know, more effects. And I think we want a Weakening Curse, and then next turn we'll probably do a Vulnerability Curse. Receded. On his action, we're gonna have a big attack, so it's literally gonna be right now. 3 crits in a row. The combo is really good on her. Okay, that's 11 damage. Who cares?
Cooperation
Do the
is
stack
key.
indicators on the root means. I will talk about that next turn when I can show it to you, but I will explain it. Just wanted to get one more hit in here. Dude, I'm loving the leper with that strength trinket. So at the beginning of the enemy's turn, the root applies 2 growth to our units randomly. Stage 1 is the lowest, and then it goes to stage 2, then it goes to stage 3. At stage 3, they can no longer act, and they only have an ability that just gives stress to everybody. As you attack the root with anything, including consumable items, it gains Taproot. It's reacting to your attacks. When this reaches 3 stacks, or well, rather, let me rephrase. When it reaches 2 stacks, the general puts another mark on your units. It's the soil stirs. When you hit 3 marks, the soil stirs does damage. So you have to attack the root to keep your tangle down, your tangled growth down, so you can still act. when it hits level 2, you get an indication of who's about to take a big hit. When it hits level 3, you take the big hit. So it is really just about managing those marks. I'm also going to use an Abyssal Artillery to make sure that this guy can move, otherwise he might not be able to. I want to apply the vulnerability, but I think this is more important. So I attack the root twice on that turn, so it's going to untangle him. It's going to untangle him. The soil stirs. So the leper and the man-at-arms are going to get hit for a big hit. This might be an opportunity in that case to withstand with the leper, so he gets block tokens, so the soil stirs will not do that much damage to him. And that's the fight. This guy only gets 1 action per turn, so as long as you just hit the root and him with like a flagellant, a plague doctor, or abyssal artillery, you're pretty much good. So this is a weird turn where I don't really know what to do. I guess we'll just keep smacking. He doesn't do that much damage, unfortunately. The only thing he does is Unsettling Whispers, which is just stress. So yeah, if we withstand, we can block the big hit that's coming in. It's actually, like, not a bad idea. Because we will activate it next turn. So why don't we just withstand, then we go full aggro and we should kill him. So they're at Tangle 2. We're gonna activate the Taproot, so why don't we use an oil flask. And then I like the idea here of, you know what, let's get out that vulnerability hex. He resisted the debuff. That's just unfortunate. 40% resist. So now that we have maximum Taproot stacks on his turn, he's gonna use the ability. You know, I want to test something. If I hit the root again, is this a freebie? Because the general only does soil stirs on his turn. Maybe we can keep attacking the root and then remove the last tangled growth. I want to see if that works. Yeah, because you can only have 3 stacks of something. So here's another strategy for the fight. If ever you get this thing up to full 3 stacks, you might as well keep attacking it until everyone's cleared, because you're going to get hit anyways. So there's my thinking. So 3 and 9, it's not really that much. A little stress, but I mean, we're killing a boss doing this. I can afford to take a little stress, I think. He's on 15 HP. We don't need to hit the root anymore because, I mean, we should kill the boss within 2 turns. Hopeful. We will something our demons. Huge resists across the board on hopeful. Okay, something. The general and the librarian are so easy compared to the other 2. The baby is highly frustrating. The Leviathan you can cheese with movement resists, but the baby I don't know how to handle. The baby annoys me.
Stupendous.
As one would, you know. I like that his death door is that he just slumps further into his chair, like, ugh. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually just reduce your stress. And then you can hit. She won't be able to move on this turn, unfortunately, but if we can... Actually, you know what? Abyssal Artillery might clear her out. Did. So yeah, got a little stress, but it was a very easy fight.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
This one? This one? What is it? Yo! On block, do damage. It's a trinket for the man-at-arms. He can do damage. Hold up. Apply to attacker when hit. Gain when hit. if low speed extra action. +1 buff. Why do you have speed? Due to the inn? Dude, we can give him low speed and bonus actions. That is incredible. It's an amazing trinket for him. Whew. Oh, that's good. Stone Mount, he doesn't need it because when we upgrade his abilities, Defender gives him big blocks, Standfast gives him big blocks. We don't need to upgrade his blocks. We need to upgrade the blocks of like the Grave Robber because they start with 2. So we can have her begin with 2 big blocks, or we could put it on the Leper because Withstand would then give him big blocks. But by upgrading Withstand, he already gets big blocks. So a little unnecessary. Movement resist and stun resist. We could make him completely immune to stuns, but I really like this combination. We have a ton of move resist though, Jesus. Could give her the move resist. She would go to 37%. Alternatively, if we give it to the Leper, because we don't want him moving. Yeah, it's the same amount of stun resistance as well. Now you have 80% move resist. That's very good. We can give stun resistance to you. When you're stunned, you take more damage, but I don't know. Pixely, welcome. How's it going today? Yeah, we can get around the fact that Stu gave him food because there's better food items. This is the food item that you use for the majority of the game. When you fight the boss at the end, you're like, okay, good food, and the good food is speed down. So we can make sure that he has good food before we use any stew or anything like that. So we can work around that very easily. I hate that, by the way, both of our bombs missed completely on the fight. That's terrifying and terrible. You can have blind. Haven't used any of our milk-soaked linens because the build is working. We will give you... I don't know, immobilization maybe? It's not gonna do anything, but we can just dump it probably. So yeah, apply to attacker when hit 2 damage is great for the Man-at-Arms. Means he can actually do some damage. And then the bleed and move resist sweater. We don't need move resist on him, but I like the fact that he can heal. We can always put this on someone else, but I like the other trinkets that we have. We could give it to the Leper, and then they can tank themselves up. You know? You can have the stun resist. 65 and 75% resists. 80% move resist on the Leper. I do like it. I do like that. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. Corpse 200% damage, start immobilized. We got another trunk, which we almost certainly do not need. So I'm honestly just gonna dump it, because we literally have a better trunk. +6 capacity. Dump that one. Although, you know what? Maybe we should have held it, because by holding it, maybe it wouldn't appear in the future. I don't know how that works, but... Could still give him the Blistering Bugle for taunting, that way he gets hit, but... I really like what we have. Okay. Where are we going? Creature Den. We are well suited for a Creature Den, I think. Oh god. With the trophy, does move resist matter? Asks Placepool. Phage says, Abe expressed concern about the trophy because he still wanted to move things around. It's really for the final boss. For the final boss, it is helpful to be able to move your units. because I understand that the final boss, the final boss of the 3rd chapter in this game is very puzzly. It has a very kind of like dumb mechanic, and you have to really play around it. So I'm planning around doing that later. So I'm like, okay, with the man-at-arms, guard, and movement, we want to be able to move. Elite enemies. More health, more damage, more speed. Well. We hit one of them. Here's the real question. Do you flashing dagger or do you just go for one of them? I think we just go for one of them. Wow, resisted. I hate when they resist. So fetch, that's a move. -5 speed, minus bleed resist, immobilization. You know what, I'm gonna use a fisherman net. It did land, then we can bellow, reduce the speed of everyone, hopefully. Bellatrittenmert says, I saw on YouTube but have not tested it. Taunt works in the first phase of the boss fight. Taunt works in the first phase. I guess we could try that. Taunt. I thought that it didn't work, but who knows? It's really hard to kill these dogs, but at least they're not really bleeding me too much.
A breakthrough.
Okay, there's one gone. You should move. Wow! He does need to reduce his stress. You stressing me out, man! As long as they don't crit, his stress isn't gonna go up, and we're getting lucky on the bleed resist. We put the anti-bleed sweater on the leper. Why, I don't know, it felt like the right thing to do. There we go. I do hate these dogs because every time they do a rabid rush, they gain a dodge. They're very dodgy. I don't want to clear corpses. Oh, you know what? Vulnerability Hex will remove those dodge tokens. I forgot about that.
Heroes are human.
We've upgraded. I was gonna check, but we've upgraded it. It doesn't. I was thinking for some reason that maybe it would prevent the dodge. That's not how it works. You gotta get hit for 2. I will spend an action killing you. Previously, Taunton's stealth did not work. I saw it today, but did not check it out myself. I know that they had worked on the fight a little bit and they had adjusted it, so it's perfectly reasonable to assume that maybe they have adjusted it so that taunt works. Hate this dog.
Opportunity.
They're like they're not hard, they're just annoying. And they seem to resist everything too. And oh look, another dodge token. Wait, does that not bleed?
Analysis.
Rabid
is
rush.
the natural
Oh, they
prelude
don't
to
bleed! Oh, because they're zombie dogs! The real dogs bleed, the zombie dogs don't bleed. Okay. Well, I get it now. Guess we'll just reduce stress. We should have really reduced stress on the unit who had vulnerability ×2. I really don't want to kill the dog. But I do want to remove the dodge.
In crisis.
We will overcome our demons!
Only upon each other.
You can only do this. We'll get 2 actions on the next team. Because you can kill the dog. She still has her 2 big block tokens. They haven't expired yet. Oh, there they go. You can break. I think that is a good use of your ability. You're gonna gain another block token as well. Well, you already did. You can crush, but with the dodges, you really do need to bellow. We got one of them. Abyssal artillery. Will purge 2 more dodge tokens. Could use a smoke bomb, I guess. Let's do that. Give you a chance to miss. I worry about the vulnerability on this guy, is what it boils down to. You have a little bit of blight coming in. 60% blight resist on the spiders. And the Carrion Devourer. So this is more of a physical damage fight. So we'll purge the last remaining token. If he gets hit again, he at least can heal. Or we could guard. I suppose we want him to guard so that he can reflect a little bit of damage, right? You're unlikely to stun. You could stun. We have like 70% resist on both of our frontline units, if I remember correctly. That wasn't for the blight. If we high rolled the damage, we could have got him on death's door. That's vulnerability and stress. So bolster is maybe for next turn. You're still guarded. You are blind as well. If we use the smoke bomb, it should remove the blindness, but I think I'm okay just hitting. My dude is incredibly resilient. Wow. Not enough. That's overkill. That's underkill to an absurd degree, unfortunately.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Gazebo, welcome. Don't worry, I'm here. How you doing? Crit heal for 32. Man, my occultist has been very good. This is not a Darkest Dungeon 1 occultist, I feel. This is a Darkest Dungeon 2 occultist. They've been freaking phenomenal. Ah, whatever. Give me the 50-50. None doubt you. If he is such a bad commander, why is he so good, like, in the game? You know what I mean? Alright, clear a corpse. It's a useful ability because you can just use it at the end of a combat just to top up on the HP. Really nice. Really solid. It's totally fine. You're gonna do a heal. And we can do another bolster, but there's no reason to. So we'll just do this. It's not even low stress. Right, because you're the leper. Placepool's a leper, Jackman's a man-at-arms, Phage is the occultist. Phycord's the grave robber. Because I swapped the position of these. I thought Jackman was the front. He was the man-at-arms. Little brain fart there. And you know what? We'll have, oh, he's got blind, though. He might miss. I'm still gonna have him try to get the kill with combo. The game lagged for a second there.
Cooperation.
Because if he does get the kill, it's a heal, too.
Cut down these nightmares.
And discounted
blaze the trail
trinkets.
to your redemption.
Okay. We're gonna have very discounted trinkets. All right. The coach smells lovely by comparison. Academic study to the left leads to a hero shrine and a cache. There's another hero shrine to the right, but I don't care about going to the hospital. So yeah, we'll go left on this one. I don't know what Memories of a Dream is, but we'll check it out. Man-at-Arms wants to go there anyways, so.
Up ahead,
Memories of a Dream.
of our regrettable research.
If there's a chance of getting a negative quirk, the Man-at-Arms should take it because it'll purge one of his existing ones. How cheap will the trinkets be? If you stack... If the inn has a buff that's minus 50%, and you bring the creature part from the creature den that's minus 50%, everything costs 1 of the appropriate category. We have minus 70%, so trinkets are gonna be like 5 to 10 baubles each. That's pretty good. At least there's only one dog on this one. But Nash is a bleed because it's not a demon dog. You're a little bit stressed out, unfortunately. Well, you know what? This is a good opportunity for a crush heal, I think. I would love to give you some blocks, though, but why don't we give you the heal? That's a heal for 12 if we upgrade his skill, by the way. So that's a crit vulnerability, which sucks. You are dead. Stone Mount gives you the better blocks now. Low blow crit, but you resisted the bleed and then healed. I thought that was also a move, but I guess not. Oh, you're a burner. I thought you were a gun shooter. That doesn't matter. I love getting the strength for free randomly. It's so good. This seems like a good opportunity to clear that corpse. I don't know what you can do from the front. Lights high. You are dead, so we'll poison you. If we collect 75% and 50% discounts, will people pay us? I don't think there's a 75% discount. We have a 20% discount right now. But maybe it exists somewhere. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the general, the lair boss has a minus 75% discount, doesn't he? That's what people said. Well, we definitely don't have it, but
confers advantage.
do a holster. Target to remove the vulnerability now. Hold on. Gazebo says, I got a kidney stone again, I think that sucks. Oh no. Everyone says, my condolences, and then he says, I did discover Abe's channel while bedridden with a kidney stone. I get them chronically. That sucks. That's a heal for 36. My lord. That's crit. 17. Oh, you healed, which means Solemnity won't heal you. It will purge your stress, though. That fight went beautifully.
One less obstacle in our path.
Do I only crit heal? It wasn't a crit. It was just a normal heal for
Scavenge
36.
what you can, and be off
That's why it was
once
so
more.
good. This is the best occultist I've ever seen. Concoction. Why do I have so many of these? Where are they coming from? Where are they going? All right. We get a candle coming up too. Four laudanum. We should just equip that, I think. You have milk, smoke bomb, light, fisherman's net. You know, we'll just dump these at some point. How do I close this eye? Forgotten. It's a painting of a Cthulhu tentacle. Shiver. Pitiable place for Mance. This paint possesses astral properties, if it is paint. So let me look here. You have 1 negative quirk, 3 positive. I think we give it to the grave robber. If it's a positive quirk, she can hold it. If we give it to the occultist, it'll actually push something out. Nocturnal. What, that's it? Well, that was frightfully boring. That's it? That's it. That's it? What? It says you get a quirk, right? When it says you get a trinket, it's a unique trinket. You can only find it here. When it gives you a quirk, it's like plus garbage, plus sprawl scrounger, 1 region away from the final boss. And it's like, okay, what's the point? I'm really expecting these to be unique, but they never are. It's disappointing. But, I mean, we had to pick something, so... Oh, no. Oh, God. I hate the damn stagecoach driving. It's okay, we got lots of combat in theory. Plus 1 soup. We got a lot of soup. Oh, it's the hoarder. Well, I mean, in theory, we don't have good trinket prices because we don't have the things equipped that give us good trinket prices. Each hero on combat start, big block, courageous abandon, plus 50% crit, gain on miss if rank equals front weakness. Leper, gain on move resist, plus 2 regen on stun resist block, gain on crit stress. Gain on any bleed, blight, burn resist heal. Debuff resist. And a roast pig. We have so much money. Academic cash on entering region, concoction powders, alembic retort, looting trinkets, plus 1 quantity of produced items, plus 2 quantity of looted food. We don't need this. A pig. Buy the pig. We'll think about that. On entering death's door, crit, dodge, 2 stress. I like this trinket because when you enter death's door, you want that dodge more than anything else. Trying to think if the leper's ever going to move. Like, there's negative quirks that, mean that you randomly move during a fight. That would be really nice with this. Yeah, you can't equip the stagecoach items, unfortunately. I could get 20% off. I really like this one, though. Really, it's for the dodge, but lower stress is very good as well during a tough boss fight. But to get a dodge when you enter death's door, that's worth a slot. I mean, I kind of have not the best trinkets here. This is pretty cheap party relationships. Let me check those out. Yeah, we can definitely use a pig, I think. And I think I'll buy the trinket. I think it's very good for like backline units. because if they get randomly hit, they're not completely screwed. If they get blighted, they're completely screwed. But if they get randomly hit by like a high damage attack, they're not gonna just instantly die. Could also be good for like a leper, you know. Or the man-at-arms, if we expect him to go down to death's door frequently. It's crit heal on death's door on the occultist. That's a good point. The occultist's heal will then crit if he has an opportunity to heal himself. Will the selection of trinkets be better at the inn? No, actually. The inn trinkets are a bit more random. The hoarder has the highest amount of the rare trinkets, which are the ones in the yellow border. These are like legendary. They have no downsides. Like if you look at these two trinkets here, let me actually just move them. The minor bouncer's belt is minus 15% debuff resist or move resist. The same thing with the bouncer's belt. Healing received from skills is 15% on this one, 20% on this one. The legendary version of this trinket, the yellow one, would have no negative and a better positive. So these are, the hoarder is how you get these really good trinkets if you have the money for them. Buy that one. The inn might have good trinkets, but the hoarder is like a guarantee. Like if you're at the hoarder, you're like, oh, I need good trinkets. This is why you're here, right? I think I might also just buy the healing salve for the future. Yeah, heals are highly, highly important. I'll spend for those. And then, do I have a light? I have one. I'll buy another glimmer, and then we can just equip that right now. You have a net. I am not using the net at all. We should give you something else, like maybe blight resist. Oh, you know what? If this, if we have to fight the, I never remember his name, Excelsior enemy. If we have to fight him, we would like blight resistance, I think. I'll give you laudanum. You can keep everyone stressed down. We will have discounted trinkets at the inn, but the inn might have garbage. You never know. So yeah, I think I'm good here. I'll make sure to use this too. I don't want to buy anything else from him. We already spent quite a lot of money. But we got some good stuff. The occultist. I like debuff resist. He already has 6 speed. So I think I'm gonna give you the Death's Door protection. So if you do hit Death's Door, you're not dead. And you can heal. And then we'll go left to the Hero Shrine.
Emptied of mind and spirit by
Laudanum would definitely de-stress anyone.
The poor devils roam.
Why do you think everyone loves their laudanum? Oobler, welcome, how you doing? Oh no, it's an ambush that we saw on the road. Whatever will we do? Can you do, you can work from the front, so we'll do it like this. Hate that you're vulnerable though. Have you weaken someone? It's not a great fight for us, really. How'd you gain a crit? At least our turn order is working. Doesn't matter who we hit. You can't move forward because you know what's interesting is that we didn't resist the shuffle. You would really think that with 180% move resist the shuffle wouldn't work, but hey, he got shuffled. He's now in the back, and that is not where he needs to be. So now we know shuffle is unresistible at the beginning of combat, which is very dumb. A good crit, that means you're dead. That means you're dead, Chip. Let's, vulnerability hex. Doesn't matter. You, maybe the leper can kill you. Can't move yourself. So we could move ourselves, but these enemies are so weak that there's almost just no point.
Is the key.
Like, if I move the man-at-arms forward, the leper can't attack. So what is the man-at-arms really doing? Just defending. Such a waste of action economy, but yes, he'll have to. We actually don't have to.
Elementary.
My dear Watson. There's only one enemy left alive. And the leper's just gonna kill him anyways in one hit, so. Yeah.
Excellent work.
Didn't get the blight, unfortunately, but whatever. So that's an annoying encounter. We're a little bit lower on health, but it didn't go badly. At least it wasn't like ghouls stacking up
Feel the flame
howls.
burning
Hey, we have
brightly
laudanum,
for
so maybe
all
that
the
would have been
world
better.
to see.
I didn't even use the laudanum here. We really should have. Just to keep the stress down to 0, if we can. So, I would like the man-at-arms, by the way, to get riposte. Because I want to see what it does. I've yet to unlock it. Hey, food.